I had been living in Taiwan for a few months already when I was asked to take over my younger brother's teaching position at a public junior high school in Tainan County. He was moving to another city too far to commute from, and his recommendation of me to the school had a lot of weight. He taught there for a few years and was loved by all. I had already learned a few simple sentences and words in Chinese at that point. Phrases like, I like apples, 我喜欢苹果, my name is Song逸An, 我的名字是宋逸安, and I want to drink water, 我要喝水. But none of that was very useful in the classroom, although I did know one other phrase, 懂不懂? Do you understand? Well, it wasn't really literally, do you understand? This grammar is special in Chinese language. Verb plus negative plus verb turns the phrase into a question. So understand, no understand means understand. It's easy to say and easy to remember. 懂不懂 with a long O sound for dong. Well, I was assigned to teach all of the first-year junior high students, 12 classes in total with about 50 kids in each class. It was a very big school that took in kids from all over the county. Even though the class sizes were big and the students were young and easily excited, for the most part, they were very well behaved. When I walked into each class, the student leader would command the classmates to stand up and bow to me. Then, in unison, they would say, "Good morning, teacher." I would thank them, and only then would they sit down. Some of these students had been going to English cram schools for years, and their English communication skills were impressive, but most of them were really just beginners. It was my job to make English come to life, to share my culture, and to create an English environment somehow once a week for 45 minutes in each class. It seems that in every school, each grade has a top class full of the best and brightest students, and a bottom class with misfits, troublemakers, and low-scoring test takers. There was no exception to this public junior high school that I taught at. I really appreciated the chance to teach at this school, as it allowed me an opportunity to develop my teaching skills. I planned my own lessons, and nobody oversaw my classes. I was on my own in the classroom, and the students were eager to see me each week. We did a lot of cool things for Western holidays, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I was able to take the students outside to play English learning games that required more space. Personally, I began to learn how to be a better communicator, mostly because of one boy in the bottom class. Early on in my teaching, I was not so aware of exactly how much my students understood or not. I would say something in English and then in Chinese say, "Do you understand?" Students would habitually respond with "dong," understand, even if they didn't understand. Maybe this was out of politeness towards me or something more routine in general. I had no idea I wasn't really being understood until one day in my low class, a boy in the back, a wild one who hardly paid attention to me and was usually disruptive, stood up and walked to the front of the classroom. He got in my face and started making gibberish noises. Then he said very slowly, "Dong bu dong." As his classmates laughed, just then I did understand. I am truly thankful for that student. He made a big impact on my teaching and overall communication style. I needed to be more humble and more considerate of who I was trying to communicate with, and cater my words and expressions for them if I was going to be understood. Now I think about what students know and can know as I speak with them. This is a good starting place to build upon.